I've gone to church here all my life. I've been here ever since I was in preschool. I've been a part of the Russia mission team, and I've gone to some of the junior retreats and worked with Kathy Stone. I got involved in the Russia team by my mom signing me up. She had been with my sister a few years ago before I had gone my first time, and she'd been to Russia before it had switched over from its communist state. The Russia team goes to kids in hospitals, and it buys them presents and toys, things that will help them learn as they're recovering, and things just to make it more enjoyable to stay at the hospitals, because some of them can be pretty bleak. It'll also go to some orphanages or the SOS, kind of a foster family home, and it'll see what it's doing there. It'll also interact with the Methodist church that they have set up over there, Good News, and we'll just interact with the people there. I didn't have any opinions because, well, my mom had just told me stay close to the team at all times, and of course I knew it could be pretty dangerous if I'd gotten separated because I didn't speak any Russian at all. But other than that, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into. It was all pretty overwhelming. There's the lack of sleep and jet lag that sets in at first, and then there's mixed with constantly moving, then meeting new people, and singing songs and buying toys, and it's kind of all just thrown together, but it's a very pleasing experience. There are a few people that I actually really connected with. The first was the person we were staying with. Our host family has the person who was hosting us had a sister the same age as me. And even though I didn't speak any Russian and she barely spoke any English the first time I went, we just kind of act out what we were trying to say, kind of put it in charade form, and we'd understand each other pretty well. And this trip, there's a girl also named Sasha. The sister was named Sasha too, and the Sasha at the camp and I pretty much bonded immediately. Like, I'd braid her hair, and we'd spend all our time together. It was really wonderful. Funny, exciting, and scary, yes. All of the above happened. There are times when I would walk into a hospital, and I did magic tricks for the kids there, and it'd be time for me to start my act, and I just see them watching me, and I'm like, okay, I have to start this magic trick. And I was afraid that I would screw up, that I'd mess it up in some way. But once I started interacting with the kids, as soon as I was done with the tricks, while we were doing crafts and activities with them, it was a lot more fun. I'd loosen up, and they'd talk to me, and I'd ask the translator what they were saying. And then as soon as he told me, I'd tell them a response through the translator. And we actually had a lot of fun. There were 5 others the first time. We had a team of 6, all adults, one from Terrytown Methodist, one who is retired from here. And then the second time I went, there were 7. They said they would treat me like an adult, but that never really seemed to happen. They were always telling me what to do, and of course I had to do it, and I knew it was for my own good. But sometimes when there are 5 adults shouting different orders at you at once, it can be, again, pretty overwhelming. I think it has changed me. It's gotten me to be a lot more open with people and the way I interact with them. There was obviously a language barrier, and I'd have to work past that. And if I hadn't gone to Russia and someone tried to come up to me and started speaking in a language I didn't know, I would probably just smile and nod and walk away. But it's taught me to be more open and more patient with people. It's been a great experience. It's helped me feel closer, like I know what I'm doing. I can see the good that I'm doing with the work that I'm doing more easily on the trips than I ever had before, because I can see the way the church is interacting with these kids' lives, even if it's very subtle, but it's making their lives better and easier. Things that I love about this church are definitely the people. The youth ministers have been very supportive and wonderful and open, and they involve me in stuff that I never would have done on my own. They have been for the past few years that I've actually started getting involved with these things. And the kids that are my age, they're very nice, and like they're really open. They're not like other kids that I know. I've never had a bad experience with the people here.